Matt Elliott here.
Hi, Alan Smith here.
Hey guys, Ian Hume here.
Hi everybody, Jerry Taggart here.
Be sure to watch
Chris and Leicester Till I Die TV
for all the latest Leicester City news and information.
You can also subscribe on YouTube and various social media channels.
for the latest updates and news on Leicester City Football Club.
Come on, you foxes!
Happen in 49, 61, 63 or 69 when they reach the final. But the class of 2021 have delivered. Leicester City are FA Cup winners at last and are history makers at Wembley.
They have blown their rivals away. They have blown us all away in truth. Premier League champions 2016. The amazing Leicester City!
Till I Die TV, your first choice for everything Leicester City. Tune in and join in now.
Right, Chris.
All right there, all right at the back. How the devil are we all? Welcome along. It's Saturday evening, late afternoon, just gone 5 o'clock, 28 minutes off kickoff for Manchester United versus Leicester City. How are we all feeling? Scott, first of all, welcome along. How are you? Strap yourself in. Yeah, I think we're going to need to strap ourselves in today. Yeah, like I said, I'm a little bit nervous. I mean, everything looks towards it being a Leicester a win. We haven't, they haven't beaten us in 4. They're going through probably more, internal strife than we are at the moment. But you don't know. You just don't know this. I mean, I tell you what, you don't know. Have you seen the results today? I mean, I am absolutely shocked by some of them, and we'll be going through those straight after this. That is, of course, as we said, Man United versus Leicester. This is Leicester Till I Die TV. Catch us on YouTube at Leicester Till I Die TV. And if you are on YouTube, please smash the likes and please also subscribe. That's the word I was looking for, subscribe. I tell you what, too much of this, I don't know what it is actually. Not a cocktail, I wish. And if you are listening on podcast, thank you very, very much. We're on all the major podcast platforms. I mean, every week goes by this season, and I ask myself, do I know anything about football? Exactly, Scott. I mean, Liverpool beat Watford 2-0. Man City beat Burnley 2-0. So at the top of the league, it's all basically as it was. No changes there. Brighton drew with Norwich 0-0. Kind of got that one right as well. So those 3 I've got right. I've got to be honest with you. Leeds drawing with Southampton. I mean, Southampton, it's a good point for Leeds, but Southampton are probably regretting that. What has happened to these teams? And then Wolves got back to winning ways against Aston Villa. In some ways, not good for us because it makes the gap between us and Wolves that bit bigger. But it does keep Aston Villa in our sights. And if we can win today, we will go ahead of them. And looking at the table, like I say, Leicester at the moment are in 10th. We've played 27 on 36, but we're 3 games in hand on Aston Villa and West Ham are above us. But I mean, West Ham's on 48. But like I said, if we can win today, take over Villa, we are in 9th. And who knows? Who knows? Maybe Europa League. Who knows? At the bottom, pretty much as it was. Norwich bottom with 18. Burnley second from bottom with 21. And Watford 18th with 22. Leeds have moved up to 30. So it's given them a little bit of hope. Everton, I mean, they have got the games in hand, but they're on 25. But the story of the day, and we're obviously going to come on to Leicester in a second, but I tell you what, did you see this happening? Chelsea 1, Brentford 4. I mean, I said Brentford could get something from this game if it was at Brentford, if it was at the community stadium. But I've got to say, if we do have a performance of the weekend, and I don't care what else happens, even if we go and beat Man United 9-0, Brentford at Chelsea 4, Chelsea 1. I mean, it is totally, you're quite right, Doug, quite right. I mean, totally and utterly, where is that? Where did that come from? I tell you the only thing, and I should just say we are going to be joined by a Man United fan. He's just on his way home. He's been down to see his local team, so he'll be popping on later. But you've got to ask yourself, what is it with all these clubs? Does nobody want that third, fourth position? Because they're kind of giving it away. I mean, Aston Villa, they've kind of gone off the boil. Southampton started this, were doing quite well. They've gone off the boil. Brighton, they were right up there. They've yeah, thank you, Scott. But Brighton, they're dropping down like a bride's knickers on a wedding night. Palace had started off well. They're dropping down now. I mean, the only West Ham don't seem to want that sort of fourth place anymore. I mean, are we back to normality? And I don't say normality, but the big six being the so-called big six. Are we back to that again? Tottenham and Arsenal, obviously, back in the mix. But all I can say is maybe this is good for Leicester. 9 games to go for most of the teams, and we could sneak back into Europe. All these other teams. Villa, Southampton, they've all been dropping off. So we could maybe just catch it up. I don't know. I live in hope more than anything, I suppose. Anyway, let's just have a look, because we've obviously got a game ourselves. Dorco, I agree with you totally there. Static, good evening. How the devil are you, sir? If anybody would like a bit of, I hope everyone, hi everyone, hope you're all well. Well, I am. I can't speak for anybody else, of course. If you would like one of these, if you see the Leicester Till I Die logo, or one of these, we do have a full set of merchandise now available on the website. And it's just here. Okay, let me see if I can get the lineups for you here. Have they gone up? Yeah, I think they have. I just need to. Modern technology is absolutely wonderful, isn't it? It is if I press the right buttons. Anyway, so let us get this in here. And it's decided not to share because I've just opened a new window. What do you think of the Leicester City team? Evans is back. Could almost say good Evans, couldn't you? I know it's bad. But let's try and bring that into the stream for you here. Here we go. Static, thank you very much, mate. Thank you. It's just put out. We're just trying with this merchandise. I mean, obviously, people still want the LCFC, of course, but it is available there. And I love I don't know if you see it behind me there in yellow, my sweatshirt. How the devil are you? I absolutely love that. Right, I'm just going to go large for one moment, and so I won't be able to see your comments for a second. I'm going to change the banner over there, and let me bring this up so we can see the see the lineups there. He says, and then realizing that you can't really. But let's bring the lineups. Here we go. There we go. So, surprised. What do you think? What do you think of the lineups? I tell you who I feel sorry for. I feel sorry for Amate. I really, really do. Now, whether Evans will, I mean, he's played a little bit. He's come on once already in the game, so he has played a little bit there. But I do feel Amate, and I never thought I would say this last week, but Amate has been consistent for us. He's stepped in. He's done a damn good job. We know he's flexible and he's been used a bit by Brendan, but I understand why he's brought Evans back. You know, this is Manchester United. You know, we technically playing at one of the top teams, but you know, I don't know. I just feel sorry. I just really do feel sorry for Daniel Amate. You know, he's done nothing wrong. And I don't. As I say, had this not been Man United, I would have probably been more annoyed. You know, if it had been one of the mid-table teams, I would have probably been more annoyed at him being dropped. But it is what it is, as they say. So let's go through the team. We've got Schmeichel in goal. And this is according to match scores. Justin at right back, Evans and Fofana together, and Castagna at left back. I mean, when was the last time we saw a lineup at the back like that? I mean, it's been ages, hasn't it? But it's good to have them back. Tielemans and Mendy. There and again, Mendy. You know, we've got, and this is the problem. I think if we get rid of Mendy, if we let him go, what happens if Ndidi gets injured? At the start of last season, you may remember Mendy came in for Ndidi when he was injured for quite a few games and had a great game. We know Ndidi is absolutely brilliant at breaking attacks up. You know, he's tackling second to none in the Premier League. His distribution isn't brilliant. He kind of gets away with it because you look, you know, he's got Barnes, Tielemans, Maddison all around him, so he gets away with it because of that. But I do like Mendy. Mendy has got the pass in him more than Ndidi. Come back to me at the end of the game and ask me again, obviously, and then. Cross the three, just behind Inacho up front. Barnes, Dewsbury Hall, Maddison. What do you think about Maddison being on the outskirts there, as they say? And then you've got Inacho up front. I like Inacho. I think he plays, as long as they don't play this game expecting Inacho to be a Vardy or a Daka, because he's not. But what I think, you know, you're looking at there is that Inacho, what he is good at is holding the ball up and controlling it and getting, you know, beating a player. And then you've got Maddison, Barnes coming in either side who hopefully can get it in the goal. Scott saying here, I think he wants to rest Amate for the game on Thursday as he had played, say, some. Well, that's a fair point. That's a fair point. He has played a lot for us without a shadow of a doubt. He has. Dorco says, I don't feel sorry for Amate. I'm envious because I've never played for Leicester City. I get it, Dorco. I do get it, seriously. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. I've got to say, and I'm going to give full credit here to Amate, that if I had to pick a most improved player, then it would have to be Amate for this season. But I do get what you mean there. And I haven't played for Leicester City either. But then, you know, I have got the body of a sumo wrestler. Looking at Manchester United, and the big story there, when you look at Manchester United, is there is no Ronaldo. Yeah, I mean, let's just have a look if he is on the subs bench. No, he's not on the subs bench either. Wow. So, I mean, the rumours were there with Ronaldo because he didn't turn up. Why Man United have to go to a hotel when they're playing in Manchester the night before? I just, we talk about clubs, struggling. They're playing in Manchester, for God's sake. They therefore all live Manchester, Cheshire way. They can just travel to the game on today, basically, a couple of hours before. I mean, why stay at the Lowry? I don't get it. It's not cheap, and they're spending a fortune, and I just wonder sometimes at how these clubs actually survive. But anyway, so they've got Fernandes up front. Yeah, I know. Replace Ronaldo with Fernandes. Who's just, of course, signed a 1-year extension. Sancho, Pogba, and Elanga just behind Fernandes. Pogba, I don't know if he's playing that brilliantly, is he? Man United fans don't seem that happy with him at the moment. Totally. We mentioned this the other day, didn't we, Doug? Good evening. Fernandes false 9 getting riled up. Yes, he could. Well, I mean, that would be good to see. Get him sent off after about 15 minutes. But Pogba, he gets his place. McTominay and Fred, from the outside, look to be a really, really, really good good combination this season. Shaw, Maguire, Varane, and Dalot across the back, and of course De Gea in goal. Now Maguire is going to be the big question as to how he plays. I think the Man United fans will get behind him, but we know at the moment he has got a mistake in him. He did in the first leg, obviously at the wall, because what I was saying at the King Power. And if that happens, it'll be interesting to see how it goes. Jeff, good evening. How are you? Looking forward to both this game and yes, I am as well. I think you basically summed it up there in one sentence, Jeff. Sorry, it is definitely want to win both. Doug, congratulations on Liverpool. You were top of the league for a couple of hours. I hope it felt nice. I am looking forward to that game. Thank you so much, Liverpool, for making the Premier League exciting again for those of us that aren't included in the title race. Should JJ be a fullback? Maybe he should just be a winger. Fair question. What does everybody think? I mean, he has played that role before, and I think he can do it. Dan, how the devil are we, sir? One Manchester team has annoyed me today, so please stuff the other, Chris. Sod my prediction. Yeah. Dan, the Burnley fan. What can I say? It was a bit of a giveaway for you today, wasn't it? And I know you can't afford giveaways at the bottom, but nobody else around you. Leeds got the point, so maybe we are looking at that bottom 4 being 3 of the 4 that go down. I don't know. It might be, it might not be, but I think Burnley Everton is a huge game, and Everton have got all those games in hand as well. So, if you lose to them, and then they have got all those 3 games or whatever in hand, because you were in that position, Dan, and you kind of let it go, but it will be interesting to see how Everton do. But if you don't beat Everton midweek, Wednesday, I believe it is, then, well, get the map out and look where sort of, Nottingham and Derby is, because you'll be there next season. You'll be there. Yes, exactly what I'm saying, Dan. It is a massive game for you on Wednesday. I wish you all the luck in that, mate. Wish you all the luck. Wouldn't it be nice to see Everton go down? One of the big boys. So we're 10 minutes from kickoff at the moment. I'm hoping my stream is going to work. Fingers crossed. There we go. At the moment, I'm looking at somebody in the middle of the jungle. But I know I've got to mention it again. Leicester play 4-2. Yeah, there's a BBC have just confirmed it's 4-2-3-1. BBC Sports, Simon Stone, do we agree with this, guys? He's just said, after 2 concerted challenges for a top 4 place, Leicester will regard it as a success if they finish in the top half of the Premier League this season. Brendan Rodgers' squad has been decimated by injury. He must be relieved to see Johnny Evans and Wesley Fofana back today. It is the first time the pair have started a game together since the FA Cup final. Well, I guess that they would normally, with a fully fit Johnny Evans, that would normally be our preferred 2 at the back, Evans and Fofana. I'm sure that Craig is pleased to see, and I'm being sarcastic here, pleased to see Evans back. But he does what we have missed. Where's Chris? Dan, I'm here. Mike is on his way back from his match, so he said he'll join us as soon as he gets in, hopefully. I'm not sure how Newport did. If they lost, he might not want to join us. I don't know. But no, Evans and Fofana is preferred 2 at the back. So, you know, as I said earlier, I feel sorry for Marty, but it's the first time since the FA Cup final. I mean, that kind of sums our season up, doesn't it? All the injuries that we've had this season. It is totally, totally scary. It really is. Man United have had 1 win in their last 5 matches in all competitions. I mean, you know, Man United, you know, I still don't get Man United this season. I just do not get it. You know, when you think of where Man United and where Ferguson took them to, he must be absolutely must be pulling his hair out. Oh dear, Newport got beaten. Whether we will see Mike then or not, I do not know. Fingers crossed. He doesn't normally let me down, but I don't know. Today we could be seeing he might not turn up. So yeah, how are we feeling? Do we feel? Let's have your score predictions. Let me just bring some score predictions up. If I can find them, here they are. There we go. So I'm the only one out in the gang of the ex-players. I've gone for a Leicester win, 2-1. I've got to be honest with you, though, guys. I am sat at the bottom of this league. So it probably says it all. Marsh has gone 2-1 to Man United. Steve Walsh has gone 1-1. Tags now, Jerry Taggart, he's top of the league. So Jerry Taggart has gone 2-2. Steve Lynix, although he did change that to a Leicester win in the prediction league. Hey, Dan, people changing their mind in the middle of predictions. Who knew, eh? But Steve Lynix went 1-1. And Ian Wilson's gone 3-1 Man United. I'm going to be honest with you, probably, when you look at that, you're probably going to say, well, with the season Leicester have had, you know, you can't, you know, predict them. But Man United have had one of those seasons as well. Is it a good time to play Man United? Is it a good time to play Leicester City? You know, you could argue that for both sides, but I just can't go against Leicester. Can you imagine if we did the first time we'd have done the double for them? Well, certainly this century, and I don't 19, whenever it was, I think we last did the double on them. So who knows if we can do it again? It'd be great to do it again, and wouldn't it be great to rub those Man United noses in it? Hey, you know, they're. I was on a Man United channel the other night, and I've got to be honest with you, they were so bigging themselves up. You know, it was literally a case of, or Leicester turn up and just, you know, let us win. And that's what gets me with the big teams. It really does. You know, you know, they don't seem to give credit to. They still think they are the Alex Ferguson Man United. Well, you are not, guys. But give me a point now, I would take it. I really, really would. Guys, remind me, because I can't remember what everybody said on the. I know Dan has gone for if I remember rightly, Dan went for a Leicester win. No, he didn't. No, Dan went for a Man United win. Burnley. That's up to you, Dan. Doug went for a Leicester win. He's all right. He's all right. Them Scots. I like them Scots. He went for a Leicester win. It's going to be a tight game, I think. Either way, whatever happens, it is going to be a tight game. Right, let me have a look and see what we've got up here. Let us do this, and then I can bring this back in. Ready for the kickoff there with the score. So it will be, I say, an interesting game. Are we going to have a good finish, Leicester? Oh, Jeff, Jeff's gone here, going for 2-1 United, but using the Linux reverse psychology. Yes. I'd just love to go 1-0 up after about 5 minutes and it's a Maguire own goal. I don't care what happens after that. But, you know, and I'm just looking at this and I'm looking the way that everybody else's games have gone and how they say their seasons are going. And we're getting the players back. You know, we're into their sort of last 9 games now. You know, the last quarter of the season. We're getting the players back. And maybe, just maybe, our luck is changing. But if we're doing it at the right time. The players are just in the tunnel now. Jeff, I'm sure you're probably ahead of me. But the players are in the tunnel. Scott, I love your optimism, mate. I really love your optimism. Fingers crossed. I'd take that as well. I really would take that. But I kind of would take a draw now as well. Yeah, Jeff, you are just a little bit ahead of us as always. How does that work? How do you get into the Philippines and it gets to be in advance of England? I don't know. But anyway, this is Leicester Till I Die TV. It is Manchester United playing Leicester City, and it is the Watchalong.
This is the Leicester Till I Die Watch Along show. Join in the chat and don't forget to subscribe.
So it said there United would have welcomed the international break with open arms, having been dumped out of the Champions League, as well as seeing a mixed bag of results in the Premier League matches. What do we feel about the international break? Did it come at a good time for us? We're going. Well, I suppose we'll find out soon. All the cameras, obviously, as you would think, are on a certain Mr. Maguire, or as I like to call him, Harry. No returns, no refunds, Maguire. It's a bit unfair, isn't it? No. So here we go. So they're lined up for the music now. Do you like this when they do this ahead of the game? I suppose it's. So anyway, I don't know who it was I was saying. Cheers, Jeff. Thank you very much. I guess, who was it who said to me that football's getting very Americanized with all the glam and with you know, with if an American buys Chelsea, then, you know, maybe we'll see dancing queens on at half time and what have you. For some reason, Leicester are in their change strip of green. There's obviously a reason for that. So I'll need to go get my green shirt in a minute. So I'm just going to depart and I will be back straight away for the kickoff. Won't be long, guys. And I'm back from outer space. If you are ahead of me, please don't shout out or put anything in the post if you are ahead of me. So I know Jeff, like I say, already is. He said he's not going to post. Turf Morehouse, Dan, thank you very much, young man. You're a gent, sir. That said, I think my actual stream there is actually ahead of me anyway. So yeah, they've already kicked off on that stream. So we'll be able to see that. What do you think of the stream there? Let me know if you think that's helpful. I do like it. I've got to be honest with you. I think it gives us a bit of information about the game. And we're off. Oh, and then there we go. We are off. Manchester United versus Leicester City. The amazing Leicester City. Oh, I still get goosebumps when I hear that, when it's shouted out. Fernandes is already, looks like he's moaning already. Is there anybody that moans more than Fernandes? Does anybody know? I'm not sure there is, I'm not sure there is. We're pressing. We're pressing quite hard at the start. But a long ball up from Man United, headed away by Leicester. Nice play there. Dewsbury Hall. Oh, out to Barnes. Oh, come on, Man United. That is a free kick. Yes, well done, ref. Dan, now then, don't you be causing trouble. Don't you be causing trouble, young man. It's 137 on my screen, 140. What are they showing on here? 239. So I'm about a minute behind. So, the first effort on target goes to Leicester. So that's something. Good free kick whipped in by Maddison. It's good to see Maddison's on form. It really is. And our Man United buddy is on his way home. So as soon as he gets home, he'll join us. Man United. No, good defending by Leicester, getting it out. It's a United. It's the 32nd meeting, apparently, between us. Man United have got the upper hand. Let's be honest, we kind of knew they would over the length of the time that we've been playing. This is the 32nd meeting. They've had 19 wins. We've had 4. 3 of those have come in the last 3 games, I think, that we've played. Can you see it being another 4-2, anybody? Can anybody see it being 4-2? And just, Leicester, bugger off. All right, giving it away. They're back to fart. They're back to farting about at the back again. This does annoy me. And end up having to clear it madly, just panicky, and madly, but panicky, and we kick it straight to Man United. We got away with that one, straight to Man United player. I thought we stopped that. I thought we had stopped that. I thought Brendan had got Casper kicking out, but no. I tell you what, I'd forgotten Soyuncu. Yes. What about Soyuncu? Interesting. Another injury. I just can't get over the injuries this time. When we won the Premier League, we went the whole season with hardly any injuries at all. And I think we're God's getting his own back on us at them this season. So it's still 0-0. 5 minutes gone. Leicester just passing it about, moving forward now. Lovely ball out to the wing. Lovely ball to lovely ball to Justin. Sure, come on. Does it make me laugh? Like, you just brought the player down and then you're like, what? Oh, he's got a booking. Yes, well done, ref. I don't know who this ref is, but I like him. Yes, that. I mean, I know all teams do it, all players do it, and our players do it as much as anything. But how can you take somebody out and then go up and go? And it was fair ball, ref. Oh, Watchalong United. That's all we're playing today. So another free kick. Barnes and Dewsbury Hall. It was Barnes last time. Who's it going to be this time? Madison and Dewsbury Hall. Madison it is, kicks it in and goes to a Man United player. And I think they're going to sort of clear it away upfield now. I'm just going to have to turn my phone off because I forgot that I've got it on ping, and it'll be pinging me every time something happens, and I don't like that during the game. Especially when you're not watching it live, it pings and you think, oh God, there's been a goal and it's been a booking or something they're telling you about. But the Man United just coming forward down the left wing. Fernandez has got the ball. Be interesting to see. Oh, that was a nice move from United there. Caught us out. Oh my God. Well done, that Leicester defender. He was lining up a shot. That ball went straight through our defence, lined up the shot, and we just took it off his foot, I think, as he was about to shoot. We'll be interested. Oh, bad ball, United, straight out on the other side of the pitch. Sancho. Sancho's been disappointing for me since he came. I mean, Man United have been chasing him for absolutely ages. When they finally got him, and at least, we could have a Sanchez free. Oh, that was nice from Leicester. Sanchez free transfer window, but he's not particularly set the world alight, has he? I don't think, in my opinion. I don't know what anybody else thinks at all. But how do we feel for Maguire? I mean, he was doing great for us. Well, I was really. I mean, he got into the England team when he was with us. He scored for England in the World Cup when he was with us. I think it must be a pressure playing for Man United, in fairness. What's that? What went on there? Who's got the throw in? Justin's looking confused. So am I. I'm not sure which way it's gone there. No, it's gone Leicester's way. Like that linesman as well. We're putting some good stuff together, Leicester. Well, one player there, and it was 3 Man United players around him. You're doing well when you've got to get 3 their players onto one of ours. Come on, Castagna. Oh, unlucky. We want another one of those goals, don't we, off our Tim? Yes, Jeff, it is quite an even game so far. You are quite right. Maybe let's hope we've not we've not jinxed it. But again, here we go, passing it around the back. Oh, lovely ball up to Tillemans. Oh, in the news, what do you think, Jeff? In the news, they're saying now that Tillemans might be stopping. I know it's hard to work out, isn't it? Illness, apparently. Cristiano Ronaldo not in squad today. Illness. And this is going to be like his first season in something like 10, 11 seasons where he's not going to have won a trophy. So I can't see him being happy. So far, Jeff, I mean, it is very even, but I'm going to be honest with you, Leicester are playing well. I'm not saying we're playing any better than United, but we're playing better than... Oh, two players getting in the mix there. But for Leicester this season, I think we're playing well at the moment. More like the old Leicester. Dare I say that? Dare I say that? More like the old Leicester. So we're still looking at 0-0. 10 minutes gone. I just, if we could win today, I think it would just put a marker down for the rest of the season. It really would. Harvey Barnes there. A bit well wide, Harvey, but we'll have a shot. Why not? Maguire turned. What is it with defenders? Have you noticed that defenders this season, they've started, well, not even just this season, but they've really started to turn their back on the balls. And do you know what? I just don't get it. I mean, would we have scored our goal at Wembley against? Oh, through his legs. Yes. Oh, through the Man United player's legs. Nice one, Harvey. Would we have scored the goal at Wembley to give us the cup if the guy hadn't turned his back on the ball? Maguire just did it then. Oh, that was cute. That was cute. Oh, through McTominay's legs. Yes. Through McTominay's legs. That was nice. That was nice. But as always with Leicester, when we're playing well, we need to start taking advantage, and we're not doing it at the moment. Just trying to get the details up, and I can't. Oh God, it's a corner. we know what that means. Oh, Luke Shaw's going to take the corner for Man United. Man United fans just sat there. They're not, they're not cheering or getting involved or anything. Oh, good header. Good header out. Straight to Man United player. They're going to ping it back in. They're pinging it back in. Ooh. Is that another corner? No, it's another corner, I think. John, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, g'day. Cover all the options as usual. How the devil are you, sir? Welcome along. So it's a second corner. You know I don't like Leicester and corners. I really don't. Ball possession at the moment is 48 less. Man United 52 Leicester. The interesting thing at the moment is Leicester have had 3 goal attempts. Manchester United haven't had a goal attempt yet. No shots on goal or off goal. So, yeah, they have had, they say, the corner kick. So, and they've committed more fouls. Who knew? Who knew? So, and they have had more. What's a dangerous attack? They've had more dangerous attacks than Leicester. All these latest things. Dan, I love it. I love it. Leicester are holding out to score until Mike arrives. They want to see his frown grow. Oh. Can you imagine how lovely that would be? He just tunes in. I get him into the screen, into the chat, and he comes in, and then we score. That would be our that would be timing of the essence. It really would. Right, so it's Man United again. Just playing it about at the back a little bit at the moment. 15 gone, and it is still 0-0. Man United won't want to lose this. They've got to sort of. They need it to if they are going to challenge for top four. And to be honest with you, for me, top four is Arsenal's to lose. Then they must win. You know, if we're honest, it's a must-win game for them. They should, you know, on. Oh, Sancho. Yeah, that was a free kick. Just outside the box, thank God. And it's a booking. It's a booking. The referee taps them there. You're no good. You can look down all you want, mate. The referee's waiting for you when you put your head back up. Oh, Fofana, what are you doing? Fofana's got a booking now. I think he possibly took one for the team there. That was good play by Sancho. Oh, was it Sancho? Oh, he goes down. Yes, it was Sancho. He goes down there. That was definitely a foul. And so 1 yellow card each at the moment. Still 0-0. I mean, maybe because call me old-fashioned, but it's nice to see Kieran Dewsbury Hall playing in black boots. Strange but true. I'm sure we'll get them sponsored and be coloured next year. So it's Luke Shaw and Fernandez over the ball. Who's going to take it? Yeah. It was Shaw. Oh, Maguire nearly got his head on the end of it. Would you see a draw as a success? Asked John. Do you know what? Oh my God, that was close. Sorry, John. Maguire. Oh, I got a feeling Maguire's going to score today. That's just typical Leicester, isn't it? Now, would I say a draw as a success? I said last night that if you'd have given me a point, I would have taken it last night. I really would. We're playing in. I mean, we're playing in well enough here to take all three. But you know, you've just got to, you know, with our defense this season, Evans is back, but like you say, you know, it's his first game he started. He came on the other week. You just don't know with United. You just don't know which United is going to turn up. But having said that, you could say exactly the same about Leicester. In fairness, John, you so could. I mean, when you look at Man United have had one goal attempt now, which is that Maguire effort. Well, not a Maguire effort, but it was the free kick from Fernandez. They've taken over the possession stat now. Yeah, they are coming back into it. You're quite right, Jeff. They've got the more possession again at the moment. They've just had the one attempt on goal. Bit worried Fofana's been booked. I'd never like to see a defender booked at any time, but especially this early in the game. And Leicester are farting about with it at the back again. For fuck's sake, Leicester. It's ended up being given away anyway, but if we at least it's in their half now. So if you're going to kick it out, and I know Schmeichel's not the greatest kicker of the ball out, and he's never going to change that now. He's been with us so many years. It was like that when he joined. But I just, kick it up. And then if we do lose possession, at least it's in their half and it's not, just outside the penalty box. Castagna with a nice little chip over Dewsbury Hall. Oh, Man United player. I think he was trying to mount him, but we got the throw in. I should say there's no pressure on Johnny Evans here, but Fofana came back in, scored a goal. Castagna came back in, scored a goal. I'll give Johnny Evans the fact that he didn't start the last game, but he started this game, so I need to see a goal from Johnny Evans. Now, Leicester playing it about well. Oh, that was unlucky. It's that last ball again. That last ball. Yeah, just overran it there, Maddison. Overran it. I'm wondering, with 20 minutes just coming up on the clock, with Jamie Vardy's injuries, and he's not really been any worse for injuries this season than most Leicester players. Or Man United have got it in the box, and oh no, well done, good defending again. He's taking longer to come back from injuries now, and that's the thing with him. He's mid-30s. He's going to take straight at Casper, a header straight at Casper. We stopped closing down like we started off really closing down well. We're not. Yeah, we stood off him there. He should not have got a free header. There's two defenders, Castagna and Evans, in front of him, and it went over them and to him and to the United striker when he got a header. It's awkward because I know the defence, hasn't played together and all this, that, and the other. But no, with Vardy, I just wonder whether this might be his last season of being the automatic starter. Whether sort of he's going to be playing that, coming on as a super sub role, which I think he will do brilliantly. Like against Burnley, bring him on, 20 minutes to go, the defence are tired. But I just wonder, sort of like I say, he's no more injury prone than anybody else at the moment, but it's just a amount of time it takes him to get over injuries. Christian Fuchs is still playing in America. He's posting his pictures over there from Charlotte, and he's up. They're in a cup competition or something. Up for the Crown, it's called. I don't exactly understand what it is, but good luck to Christian Fuchs there. And what you do if you're not doing anything next Friday, by the way, Friday at 7:00, I'm going to be interviewing John Joe Morgan, the ex-Leicester City women's manager. So we're talking to him about his life in football and managing and getting Leicester promoted. In fairness, I'll try not to mention the 9-0 against Chelsea. Come on now, Leicester breaking away. No. You pass it forward, it hits his back of his heel, and we lose it. It's these simple things that annoy me that we're not doing quite right. So it's 0-0, coming up to 25 minutes, and it is Manchester United 0, Leicester City 0.
Watch us on YouTube. Listen on your favourite podcast platform, or ask your smart speaker to play the podcast Leicester Till I Die.
Subscribe, like, follow, and join in now.
Broadcasting live worldwide.
So that was a drop ball that we just saw there. Still 0-0 in goals, 1-1 with bookings. I know I groan a lot, but we just don't seem to be able to get that last ball in. Man United likely to finish without a trophy for the 5th straight season. 16-17, the Europa League was the last time they won a trophy. Wow. Not quite as long as Tottenham Hotspur. I won't play that today. Well, it does make me. I've got to say, and not all. I mean, I don't know if you saw the preview, the Man United preview, and we'll be having it on the opposition review on Monday night. There's a Man United fan, Darius, and oh, I know it was a free kick. Well done, ref. And he was a sensible United fan. He really was. And you know what? I think it's the fact that they had so much success for so long, and deservedly so. They were the best team, and they won everything they could under Ferguson. But they just forget of what they were like before Ferguson. Before Ferguson, they were no different to Arsenal or Man United. And they're kind of back to that at the moment, aren't they? Arsenal or Spurs, I mean, sorry. And they're kind of back to that at the moment. But 26 minutes gone. On the old clock, and United still edging it just on the possession, and they've now had one shot on goal, Man United, but we've still had more attempts. Oh, we see it again, that last touch. That last touch is letting us down. Man United come forward. We were claiming a handball there. Didn't get it. It's through now to Man. Oh, a good interception at the end for Fana. Yeah, shut up, Bruno. God, Bruno is such a woman. I just don't. Is there a bigger whinger, a bigger girl's handbag in the Premier League than Bruno Hernandez? But if there is, I don't know who it is. I really don't. Well, yeah, Jeff, you're right. It always does. Always does. You know, we've been saying that all season. And, you know, it's the arguments. Do you play out from the back and you've still got possession, or do you not kick it upfield and lose, and chance that you might lose it? But then if you might lose it, at least it's in their half. Oh, a corner. Is that a corner? Put your hand down, Maguire. Mike's with us. I'm just waiting to see if he's going to get his camera working. Are you there, Michael?
Yes, I'm here. I'm just still setting up.
No, that's okay. I could see you. Bad luck with Newport today, mate.
The ref was awful, mate.
That's 3 weeks on the trot. You said that.
I think it must be. It's got to be xenophobia. It must be. They must hate Wales because. You flip. Oh no, actually, ignore that. What second are you on? I'm on 28:41.
Yeah, well, 28:39. So.
Oh, all right then.
We're as good as. I think those that are in the chat are more ahead of us.
Yeah, I'm watching on Net TV downstairs.
Yeah, well, if you watch it down in the Philippines, you're about 3 or 4 minutes ahead of us. Don't ask me why, but been a pretty even game so far.
I've looked at the stats before before actually coming on here because I didn't just want to say, go into it blind. And it seems like it is, 50-50, just both teams trying to work each other out at the moment. It's only half an hour into a game. Oh, just a bit of booking on mine.
Yeah.
I didn't see what that was for, but...
Oh, Tillerman's booking.
I think it might have been late on Bruno.
I mean, I've got to be honest with you. The 3 bookings... I
think he just leaves a foot there, doesn't he? Which the referee kind of has to give. Only a second of the season. Or it might be because they've changed the...
I think because he's been out so long as well.
Well, probably, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, sure, got the first yellow card. I mean, he was saying it wasn't a foul. It was a foul, whether it was a yellow card or not. I was only actually talking about that. I go to a group on a Saturday morning or every other Saturday, and it's we're all talking about football and any sport really in the good old days, as they say. Oh, we're playing it around. Oh, go on. Forget the fucking thing. What are you doing?
That's poor.
That was absolutely
rubbish.
Inacho. You want shooting.
Plays it into him. It's a lovely pass into him.
He hesitates though, doesn't he? Look.
Yeah. He allows Maguire and Dallo to angle down for him, to be fair.
Maybe he felt he hadn't got a clear shot at goal.
Or that he might have thought that taking the touch was going to drag Maguire or Dallo away from.
Yeah.
There must be an injury to Ronaldo because I've heard he's not in the.
He's not in the squad. No, he's not in the squad. He came up early illness, but he didn't say what illness.
Probably ill of carrying Man United, probably.
Yes. Did his back in?
Yeah, at least one good thing happens. Cardiff have done a double over Swansea. Swansea have done a double over Cardiff, sorry, which is a lovely thing to see.
No, you prefer Swansea to Cardiff, do you?
Yeah, I think it's just probably because of locality. To be truthfully honest, the fact that Cardiff are closer to us.
Right.
Yeah, it's a big chance. It's a big chance for me, Nacho.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, you're right there, and Jeff's right as well. I mean, I'm going to ask this just before you came on. And is there a bigger whinger in the Premier League than Bruno Fernandes?
Yeah. Oh, I agree, 100%. Yeah, it's starting to get on my nerves, to be honest. Like, at the back end of last season, I was like to the side that it's him being arrogant because he wants to win. But I've noticed in recent games, it's just not that. It's every little thing he's moaning about, he's crying about. Even after the game, he was running over to the referee to sort of indicate, you're going to give something here. So, and which is annoying to watch because if you're sat there watching it and you want to watch your team play, you want it to be flowing, him whinging or whatever he does just doesn't allow you to do that.
No, not at all. I don't know what you get in there. Who did you play today, by the way?
Oh, us.
Yeah.
Exeter.
Oh, that's why. Yeah, Dan's just put a comment in the. I don't know. How does Ed Dodgy McDonald's leave your partner? Exeter. I don't get it, Dan.
Oh, exit her.
Oh. Dan.
Oh, it could be decent, Dan. Don't give up the day job.
Definitely has one of those.
Oh, yeah. Right, I've nearly done. Just last. It's so annoying when you can't copy and paste the link to put onto each individual social and you have to log into another.
Yeah, I know.
To share it out.
But no, so ball possession. I mean, it's still 54-46, so it's pretty even on there. Goal attempts 3 and 4. You've had 2 on goal. We haven't had 1 on goal yet, but we've had more shots off goal. Your goalkeeper hasn't had to make a save yet. Ours has had 2. Got to give you stats for everything now. You've made 3 tackles. We've made 5.
I do love this.
Your manager's blown his nose twice. Ours has only blown his nose once.
Your manager has
Barnes.
pointed to Ian Atcher, wondering what the bloody hell he was doing. What?
Yeah, yes.
Right.
Oh, come on. Second start of the Cherry Barnes Castagna, and it's going back to almost to the halfway line. Johnny Evans. Leicester just. Actually, we're not. I am a bit worried. That we're playing pretty decent, and like that shot, he should have scored that. There's no doubt about it.
I'm more nervous because our season is done if we lose this, in my opinion.
5th season if you don't win a trophy this season. 5th season without a trophy for you guys.
We can't win anything, so.
There we go then.
Ouch. Watch that in a second.
Oh.
Yeah, right. There we go.
Yeah, the foot. Hello. Yes, there he is.
Yeah.
Welcome. Easy. They do allow cameras in the prison.
Downstairs again.
Making good. Yeah, Jeff. Yeah, we. It was maybe closer than I thought, but Doug, you had to do it, didn't you? This thief stole a big truck of Viagra this morning. Police have asked the public to look out for hardened criminals.
I saw that one from him earlier. I didn't even react to it. I think I might have just went past it.
Oh, God! Don't encourage him.
I don't think Doug needs any encouragement. Sorry, Doug.
No, he only knows because I can't bite back because it's a watch along, so I can't be typing jokes out back.
I'm guessing that was happening on Dan's stream yesterday.
Oh, I did pop onto his stream and post a couple of jokes. I may well have done. Yes.
I'm lucky as well because when we came out of the ground, there was all police escorts for Exeter because they were setting pyros off and breaking the seats and stuff of the away end. So I couldn't go to the ticket office to get a ticket. So my mate went and bought. This is a watch long, so I can't bite back. But yeah, he went and got me a ticket for Swindon on Saturday. I don't know why I'm going, but you do, don't you?
Because you're a fan, and that's what fans do. You know. Oh,
well, don't think we've got a striker up front, have we?
No, he's playing advantage. Sorry, mate. He's playing advantage. Dewsbury Hall.
That's Dewsbury Hall, number 22, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
The black boots. In a way, I think we kind of... I know we've got Castagna there. Oh, come on, referee. Yes.
I think he's gone to win the ball there.
Oh. I think he's caught him up the arse, I'll tell you.
Have a look. Plays it back into...
He's come up hard from behind, as they say. Yeah. Now, he had his foot high.
It's a free kick. It's nothing more.
No. He was lucky it didn't connect, though.
Yeah. If he connects, he's probably off. Oh, Luke Shaw could be going off here.
Yeah.
I haven't even seen the bench, so let me just quickly... Oh, there we are. It's answered Tellez.
Who's making a sub already?
Yeah, I think Shaw's going to go off injured.
Yeah, it's his first game back today, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Did he play for England? I'm not too sure if he did over the international.
I thought he played the first game. I don't think he played against Ivory Coast. I didn't. Honestly, I didn't really watch them. You know.
Oh, we've already got some angry people commenting on the video already. Just keeps flashing up on my video or some angry people at the referee, which is a great thing to see.
Oh, on your game, yeah. Do you know? I've got to be honest with you here. I actually found a Scotsman this morning that would cheer England on if they're not playing Scotland. So bloody hell, there's not many of you lot about.
I think the word you're looking for is decent.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. So who's coming on for you? Tell us. Is it a straight swap or?
Yeah, it'll be a left back for left back if he does come off.
Right.
I prefer him to Shaw anyway. I think Tellers has got a better cross on him.
I mean, he took a hell of a lot of stick off Mourinho, Shaw, didn't he?
Yeah. Oh, Tellers has got his tracksuit back on. I don't know what's happening.
Oh, sit down, lad. We don't. Oh, I don't know. He's looking. He's walking, but he doesn't look overly confident.
It doesn't look like he's going to be able to. But then again, he might be able to run that off.
Yeah, I mean, it's only literally 6 minutes plus stoppage for, and this has been the biggest stoppage. 6 minutes plus stoppage for, left. So they might just let him stay on till half time and see how he is. Problem you've got is you leave him on, and
you're going to look at that side to get at him.
Yeah.
Who have you got on the right hand side then? Is it?
Oh, we've got Justin.
Because Barnes is up. Barnes and oh, what? Oh, that's brilliant. That's what he can do. Oh, what was that pass? That's what he does well, Bruno, breaking up the play in defensively. Alanga is a real talent as well.
Go on, Justin. Let him know you're there.
Take him on.
I should just say, by the way, the score thing that I've got up there is a little bit in advance of us. So if one of the team scores, we might see it on there before we see it on the TV.
I'm trying not to look at it, but because how crap we've been this season, I'm like, surely we haven't conceded yet. Or a ball. Ooh. Yeah, he's a new player, Dan. Right, let me get the your stream on my. Oh, I said on my vlog the season's over, but I think I'm going to get a lot of stick for saying that.
Yeah, we do.
But you just say stuff reactionary, didn't you? Like when something happens, that's what a true. Well, not a true. I hate getting into this true fan rubbish, but that's what a fan that supports their team will do. They'll be like, "Oh, I think that's over." Because if you look at it, yes, we've got 6 games left, and we've got a couple of favourable games. But when you're out of form, oh god, it would just be my day for Leicester to beat us, wouldn't it?
It would be lovely.
It really wouldn't.
Yeah, it would.
Definitely won't be. What
I must admit, the best scenario that Dan came up with was that just as you log on, Leicester score at that moment.
You know what? I had 1 or 2% on my phone walking home, just checking the score. So that last percentage, it's on now, but the last sort of glimmer of percentage of my phone, I was like, please don't concede, please don't concede.
Oh, come on.
Go on.
I was asked last night and whether I would have taken a point at the start. And I've got to be honest with you, last night I would have done. Would you take a point?
No. I think in our situation we can't. And that's not to be arrogant or to... Because I know a lot of people, including yourself, agree to the point that, what you've done previously shouldn't reflect what you should be doing now. But it's not in terms of that. It's just in terms of we need to win. So I can't physically take a point. But I'll tell you what, if you score and there's and we score the 90th minute, I'm going to take a point then. But absolutely not. Just it's a massive game, and then we need Palace to do.
If we beat you today, and it's a big if, obviously, but if we beat you today, is that top 4 over for you?
Personally, I think it's over now. I think it's done now, but I think if we were to lose this, I think it would be the nail in the coffin, personally. But I do think it's done now. The games in hand that Arsenal have, and not just the games in hand, but they've already got the points ahead of us.
Yes, yeah.
If they lose them and we lose, they're still in front, which people don't seem to.
It's a short corner this time. I noticed then that Leicester were having a player on the 2 players on the posts of the corner.
Yeah,
you don't see that so much these days.
He looks a bit better, Luke Shaw, now. I think he's run that off. Oh, Sancho. But yeah,
I said earlier, and I don't know if I was being unfair or not, but I don't know for how long, but for ages it seemed that every transfer window it was Sancho to United, Sancho to United.
Yeah,
Then
I think it was.
Then you finally got him, and it's like, was it worth it?
Player. I think he's been our best player so far.
Has he?
Since
Ralph,
Ralph has come in, but because Ollie didn't use him. And I think whatever you want to say about Ollie and stuff like that, he is a legend, but he just ruined so many players' chances at a career at Man United. And I think if a certain manager comes in, Ten Hag, then I think players like Donny van de Beek, Martial may get a chance as well. It was just mistreatment and a bias to certain players personally. Oh, what is it? I think. Yeah.
Is it? Yeah. Is it 3 minutes stoppage time? I know what you're saying, Mike. I do know what you're saying, but I
can see the other side.
Has Ralph done any better though? Has Ralph come? I mean, when Ollie took over from Jose, there was an immediate turnaround, and I think Ollie was given the job too soon. He was still on his temporary contract when they made him manager, and it soon seemed to change as soon as he signed a permanent one. But Ralph's come on, and you've got worse.
I think the difference between Ralph and Ollie is Ollie was sort of, let's sit back, let's give the opposition the ball, and we'll try and win the ball back and use the pace of Rashford, Greenwood, Martial, for obvious reasons, but Greenwood, Martial, and players like that to hit them on the break. Dan James was a great ad. What is that ball? He hasn't kept it in. And we used that to our advantage under Ollie, and we were good at that.
Yeah.
We went to the Etihad and won 2-0, went to Anfield and drew 0-0. So, we ground out results at, good teams. We went and beat Paris under Ollie through that. And then Ralph come in and sort of like, no, Man United philosophy is attack, attack, attack. He's tried to do that, but I just don't think the players are good enough to do that. So I think he's not improved us, and he's not sort of made us worse. I think the job is a poison chalice for anyone personally, but
it is. Don't get me wrong. A bit, in some ways, a bit like the Chelsea job, but I mean,
the job before Arteta came in, the Emery was Lundberg had a couple of games. They couldn't find any consistency with Arsenal.
But the thing, I've already blown for half time. The thing is,
Wheels. Shut the door in a second at half time.
It's. I forgot what I was going to say now. What was I going to say? What were you saying?
I said it was a poison chalice for anyone coming in, and you said
it is. But Ollie's got you second in the league. He got you, was it fourth last season or the other way round? And if you finish outside the top four, that is a step down, whichever way you look at it. He got you to a European final.
Yeah, I think that I'm with everyone that says this. The temporary manager thing was always a joke. You shouldn't have done that. But I also disagree with people that say you haven't signed anyone because of you didn't know who the manager was, because there's still, whispers of us getting Kane or us getting Rice. Well, that contradicts everything you said, because, you said you don't know who the manager is. We still don't know who he is.
No, it's half time, everybody. And it's 0-0. Doesn't do us any harm. Jack's just saying there, just as the show in Inacho on, he has said, did Inacho forget to come out of the dressing room? Man United are there for the taking. They are dangerous on the break, though, Man United. They have been dangerous on the break.
The thing is, I do agree with him that we are there for the taking. I do agree with that. But from, the 25 minutes that I've seen and reading like some of the comments and stuff like that, it seems like we're doing what we've done under Ollie. It's basically Ollie ball, really. You let Leicester have the ball with the players that they've got, Tillemans, Dewsbury Hall, Barnes. But all it takes is Bruno winning the ball. Like, remember in the corner, I think it was like 10 minutes before halftime, he wins the ball in the corner, then plays a diagonal ball all the way to Sancho or Olanga, I think it was. Didn't come to anything, but it's that winning the ball back and trying to get us going quicker.
Yeah. Well, let's just have a look at the halftime stats. Possession, yeah, well, it's pretty much, there or thereabouts. Goal attempts, we've had 6, but we've not got one on target yet. De Gea's had a pretty easy game, let's be honest with you.
Yeah.
Shots on goal, yeah, you've had the 2 shots off goal. Yeah. So hang on, we've had 6 goal attempts, but only 5 shots off goal. One block. Yeah. Free kicks. This is what dirty players you might. Dirty Man United.
Yeah, 8 fouls, and you've had 10 free kicks.
Yeah. Dirty Man United. Corners. That's always a scary one. Yeah, you've not learnt to play onside yet, have you?
We should ask Brad.
Yeah, I mean the goalkeeper saves there. I mean that kind of, as I just said, De Gea's had a pretty easy game, really. Look at those fouls you've been committing.
I'll tell you what, an interesting one there. It's the actual passes. Normally we can't string 2 or 3 passes together, and the fact that we've had 3, 2, 6, and I'd probably that's about 75% completed passes, and I wouldn't, because half of the time we'll win the ball back very well and then just give it away. It's like this time we're winning the ball back and we're actually not so much making use of it, but we're actually giving it to the right people. And a lot of Man United fans sometimes say you can't work Bruno and Pogba together, but from what I've seen, it looks like this sort of got that combination. We know Pogba's going to leave in the summer anyway, but if we can get a good month or so out of Pogba, it would be nice. Basically, it'd be nice for him to end his United career with us saying, "Wow, you gave us, a very good last 5-6 games," rather than just showing what he's done for the last 6 years.
Dangerous attacks. You've had a lot more dangerous attacks than we have.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at the table there. You're still you're in 6th place, 51 points, the same as Tottenham, but they've got to play tomorrow. I mean, Arsenal have only. I mean, they're 2 games ahead of you now, but you're only 3 points behind them. But I think it is Arsenal's to lose.
If Arsenal were to lose this, I think it would be a bottle job. I hate saying that word because it gets overused. If you're 1-0 up and you lose a game or draw a game, you bottled it. But no, they're in such a solid position that if they win their 1 game in hand over Tottenham, it would then be a 7-point gap over them. And if they win their 2 games in hand over us, it would be 9 over us. Sorry,
9. Yeah.
And it's just they've got to just keep winning. Basically, they've got Palace on Monday, which is a tough place to go. Man City, sort of failed there the other week on Monday night, a few Mondays ago. So that's a tough place to go. They've still got to play Chelsea and Tottenham. We've still got to go to the Emirates. So it's. I'm not going to say top 4's ours. I'm just in the position that if we get it, we get it. And I'm not even going to say, if we do win this game now, I'm not going to say, yes, top 4's back on. Because in my opinion, the season was over against Atletico, personally.
Well, we'll have a look at a few more comments and we'll have a look at the other scores straight after this. Yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share if you can. And also do it for Mike's channels as well. His details are in YouTube underneath. But just give a quick shout out before we look at some comments. Where can people find you, Mike?
Mike Green on YouTube. Bloody hell. Mike Green on YouTube. Give us a sub over there. It'll be much appreciated. Thanks to Chris, for obviously getting me on. But yeah, go and drop a sub on there. I did upload a vlog about half an hour ago, so if you could check that out after this, of course, that'll be much appreciated, and drop a like on it.
Yeah. So Jeff says Man United need to create a new DNA and a new Man United way of playing. A new manager needs to bring in his own coaching staff who have no previous connections with United.
Yeah, Rooney was. I think that may be down to what Rooney said the other day. Rooney said, "I would be delighted to take the Man United job." What Rooney's done at Derby is excellent and a very good job at Derby. He's got a win-win. Sorry, if he relegates them, then they'll say, well, he had the points deduction, and if he keeps them up, well, that would be a miracle. So I don't want him near the job. And look what he's done. He's actually got a CV that's actually quite strong. But I don't want him. I do agree with Jeff. I want a whole new identity now. I want a complete change. I don't want Pochettino. I'm actually leaning away, which is quite weirdly, to Luis Enrique. I've seen Luis Enrique's sort of CV and his record, and he looks really like he knows what he's on about. He's with Spain in the World Cup, so it wouldn't be until January. So what I would do is I'd keep Ralph in the job until January, but I would be on the phone to Enrique, asking him, sort of what players he would want, and try and come to a compromise with Rangnick to, like, if he says I like this player, and Ralph says he seems like I could, because Ralph is only going to have 2-3 months anyway if it is that Enrique route. So he's done an all right job in keeping quite a lot of players sort of in the right mind in this short job, short time. Sorry. But yeah, I would like Enrique. If not, it would have to be Ten Hag. If it is Poch, then we'll probably get top 4 next season and a couple of seasons after. But season 3 or season 4, it'll be literally the same as. How do you
go to a club like Paris and not win the Premier League in France? League One. It's
and not just that. I think they. I think last season he lost in the French Cup as well to Nice. I think it was. So, to only win the French Cup once and the league once in there. But like I've said this before, Paris don't care about the league or the cups. No. It's all Champions League, and he messed that up. So.
Right. Well, I want to say many thanks to flashscore.co.uk for allowing us to use their graphics during the game. Get over to flashscore.co.uk. They cover all the major leagues in Europe and the world, and give you up to date. And you can see what they do here for us, and that is available. Let's have a look at some of the scores, though. Mike, if I can just bring the right screen up. Here we go. No, I can't bring the right screen up. What am I doing? Here we go. Liverpool, Man City did what they were expected to do, weren't they?
Yeah, I'm actually going to have a look at the scores. I know Liverpool and Man City both won. Liverpool won 2-0. Man City won 2-0 as well. I actually watched, I think it was about an hour of the Liverpool game before I left. They are basically in a race now. The mid of the table is irrelevant. The bottom of the table is heating up, and the title race is heating up. Apart from that, Europe is nearly settled in terms of the teams that will be in there, not the placings. But Liverpool and Man City are relentless. I've said this. They've got unbelievable squads, unbelievable managers, and they're just going to do this for the next 3-4 seasons, I think. But yeah, both solid wins. Impressively as well, Man City going away to Burnley after Liverpool won was the better sort of result for me. It's never easy to go to Burnley. Ask us. And yeah, they put in a good performance there.
It isn't easy to go to Burnley. You're quite right, but I think it did show them what they needed to do. Liverpool had won, so they knew they had to go out and win. And in a way, that was kind of probably a help for Pep.
Yeah, because he went to Palace a couple of weeks ago, didn't he? And drew 0-0 there. So I always said they were going to beat Burnley. Just the fact that Man City, I don't know why, but it's got to be a mentality thing. They just don't seem to put 2 bad performances in a row. It's either a bad performance and then go and smash Burnley, or a bad performance and then just get an easy win. But Raheem Sterling, 2 assists for one of the most selfish players in the league. 2 assists.
I mean, we call players like that selfish though, but then we shout at them if they're not having shots on goal.
Yeah, it is true. It's been in the moment. At 1 minute, you could think the better option is to shoot. Then it could be to pass, and but it's a good win for Man City. That going away to Burnley. Mid-table
games. Well, the shock. Let's go straight to it.
Yeah,
the shock. Yeah. Chelsea 1, Brentford 4. I mean, nobody could have predicted, although I certainly didn't predict that. Well done, Brentford. Everybody knows, I like Brentford. I want them to do well, but well done. But 4-1, bloody hell.
and with that win, I know it may be controversial. I think that's kept Brentford up. I think that would be the result there. Huddersfield a few years ago went to Chelsea and either drew 1-1 or beat them, and that kept them up with 5 or 6 games to go. I think Brentford is safe now, but even impressive to see Christian Eriksen score. I mean, he scored his first goal back for Denmark the other day, and he scored, his first game back in club football as well. I mean, what a win! What a win for Brentford that is. Just seeing, like I said, I love the teams that come into the Premier League and they haven't either never been in there or not for a while. So I think it was the same when Sheffield United came up, not Leeds, but Sheffield United when they came up. It was right. Can you go to these big teams and beat them? And Sheffield United actually done well that year, to be fair.
Yeah, they did. No, they did. And when you look at Brentford, I mean, they started off with the win at Arsenal. They have got those good wins, but well done to Brentford. Leeds 1, Southampton 1, a point for Leeds in their fight against the drop. Southampton disappointing me at the moment.
Yeah, I've said this. I mean, loads of people know how much I rate Hassan Hurtle.
Yes, I agree.
I think he's an excellent manager, but I think he's just in the wrong team at the moment. This Southampton team, they start quickly in the league, and Artelis is coming on for Luke Shaw, by the way, at halftime.
Oh, right, okay.
So they start well in games and in seasons, and then they just seem to drop off. And I think if maybe Hassan Hurtle was at a Leicester, maybe like yourselves, or Spurs, a team like that can go a lot longer in a season, then he would get hailed more than he is. But yeah, it's a disappointing result. But then again, it is away from home. So, Leeds were probably going to have a better chance of winning that game with that very loud crowd at Ellen Road.
I'm not saying it keeps them up, but it's, a bit closer for them. Brighton, Norwich, last on match of the day, I mean.
You called that on Dan's prediction show, if I remember right.
Yes, yeah.
I don't know if you said 0-0, but you definitely said draw last on match of the day.
Yeah. Yeah, well, two teams there. Brighton
I'll quickly go and do the lottery.
Yeah, exactly. But no, I mean, you've got Norwich who can't win, and Brighton who could win, but again, they can't. They're going down quicker than a bride's pants on a wedding night, aren't they?
Same about. I think the same thing I said about Hassan Hurtle at Southampton is the same thing I'll say about Potter at Brighton, and even Gerrard at Villa to an extent at the moment. It's hard to keep going when you play such a high intensity style of football. If it was a team like, no offense, Dan, but a team like Burnley, with Hassan Hurtle there, it's not going to be as bad because they're not sort of players that want to chase and press everything down. So it'd be a lot more. It'd be able to conserve their energy for other games if that makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah. Good.
And then you've got the other game then that's been played today. Wolves 2, Villa 1. I went for a draw there, so again shows what I know. But thanks Wolves, because it does keep Villa. It doesn't pull them away from us, but. Wolves back up into the Euro places. That would have been a good win. They needed that, Wolves.
Yeah, Bruno Lage is doing an excellent job to walk in the footsteps of Nuno. I know the last couple of seasons at Wolves, or the last season I think it was, he didn't really show what he could do. But that season that Wolves had in the Championship under Nuno, where You know, they had Ruben Neves in the Championship. They had a few other players. João Moutinho, I think, was in the Championship or first season in the Premier League. So it just showed that he could attract these very well-known players. I mean, Ruben Neves, couldn't get his name out. Ruben Neves was captain of Porto in the Champions League, the youngest ever captain in the Champions League. And he said, you know, come to Wolves in the Championship. And yeah.
I think we've kicked off, haven't we?
We have.
My link is playing up a little bit at the moment. So
mine is on. I'll wait till you.
Yeah, either that or the no, we're like playing in slow motion at the moment, both teams, and I think that's the lead.
I think that's actually the game, isn't it?
Probably. Scott, not a bad first half in my opinion for Leicester. I think we could do with some changes, possibly bringing Daku on, but whether that would be for KDH or Maddison, Evans I can see coming off. He might not play the full match. Michael got it then. David says, Dower first half, to be fair, we showed some initiative, but honestly, it wasn't great. Fafana made a couple of poor passes in haste, but definitely we were okay. Nacho has not been good at all, as usual. I don't think you can say as usual, David. For me, in this game, he hasn't been playing well. But again, you know, has he been getting the service? But secondly, I think, you know...
he's normally good for you, isn't he, Iheanacho? He's normally pretty all right.
Yeah.
Wasn't he your top scorer last season, I think?
He was, yeah, which is why I think it's a bit unfair. Is your stream going... I mean, I'm like watching this as if it's on permanent slow motion.
I'm watching on Now TV, so it's all fine on mine. Mine's on 46. Well, it's just past 47 now. So...
Yeah, I'm on 46.55, but it literally is everything's in slow motion.
I think I'm like 15 seconds ahead, 15, 16 seconds ahead. I don't know who that is. I think
I've got Maddison just about to take a corner.
Yeah, that's about 10, 15 seconds behind.
Yeah. I think I'm going to go and try and get another link, to be honest with you. Because this is going to drive me mad watching that. Literally, it's not like robots. It's not, you know, but it's there we go.
I know what you mean. It's all stagnated, isn't it?
Yeah. It's just literally, like I say, on a permanent slow-mo. I'm on 45.50 now. So I'm behind you, am I?
45.50.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 2 minutes behind.
Bloody hell.
Right, let me see what formation we're playing. Because I think we're playing Bruno as a... Yeah, Bruno's playing as a false nine. Thought so.
Yeah. Hang on, what are you on now?
48, 17, 18, 19.
Okay.
It's good to see the United...
I'm on 48.20 on this link.
Yeah, that's only 10 seconds behind then.
Yeah.
Was he? I think Yuri's sent off here, I think. I want to see this again. I think you should be sending him off.
Oh. Casper's run up.
Scott McTominay.
Oh, he's no booked McTominay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was thinking what you're saying, because it was like a foul on a Leicester player. I'm thinking, why would they be sending Tielemans?
Gary Neville said they're looking at Tielemans for the red. So maybe they would... Don't listen to Gary Neville. I think they were asking for the red off McTominay then.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, that could have been a red.
Yeah.
That could have been a red. He could have been off there. Oh, God, don't say you've injured another one of our players. Dirty Man United.
Oh, God.
I'm just wondering, do you think VAR are going to be looking at that? They've got to be, haven't they?
I think everything gets looked, doesn't it? Like every red card, every ball. So
yes. I hope he makes him go and look at the monitor.
Yeah. I think he's gone here.
Ooh, hang on, let's.
I think he's gone here.
He's got, yeah. I mean, his foot was off the floor.
It reminds me of the red card that Pogba got against Liverpool. It's the exact same one.
Yeah,
where you've not got the ball, but
yeah,
your foot is high. Shrewsbury Hall and McTominay were having a bit of a.
I don't think he's going to look at it, is he?
No,
Don't laugh with him. Don't laugh with him, Dewsbury. Just kick him in the balls. Let's not waste time here. You know that.
To be fair, I didn't want McTominay playing anyway. I wanted Matic to be playing because everyone says Matic can't play, 90 minutes a game, but he's had bloody 3 weeks off because he didn't go with Serbia because he's retired. So he's had three weeks off. I think he can do one game in 4 weeks.
Yeah, he's not off. He's not off anyway. But I think the fact that the ball was on the floor. I mean, and he did get to the ball eventually. Didn't I? Don't know. It could have gone either way. It could have gone either way.
Was he blown for there? Oh, offside, I think.
I'm on 51-30 now.
What are you on?
51-32.
9 seconds, I think. Behind.
Okay.
But I bet 8 or 9, so that's fine. I'll just go like this. Won't react. Just sit there. McTominay is driving full. Oh, it would be so bad if McTominay scored now.
Yes, it would. It really, really would.
Even as a Man United fan, I know what it's like. Oh, Rashford's coming on. I prefer Rashford coming on as an impact sub.
Who's he going to replace?
Think it might be Elanga. Or, look at Harry with the skills. You've got a great song for Harry Maguire regarding Son Yuchu's.
Yes, we have indeed. Yes.
Right, I'm just going to quickly get a drink. 2 seconds, mate.
Yeah, mate. No problem. No problem. They're pretty even this second half. Was that a red? What do people think? Was it a red card?
I think yes, personally, but it's more annoying because of the fact we need to win. That's why I'm more on edge.
Yes.
I don't know who Rashford's going to come on for. That's not irritating me because if it's Sancho, I'll be a bit.
He's not a good game, Sancho, though, I don't think.
Yeah, I'll be a bit deflated if it's Sancho because I think Sancho.
He got the cross in there, but
it's 2 or 3 players going for the same ball.
Well, what did he do? Who was that? He hit his went to kick it, but it hit his foot instead.
Yeah. And 2 players around him tried to. It's a lovely ball.
Yeah. We'll be seeing some Leicester changes in about 7 minutes, I think.
I was going to say no in Leicester will be in 37 minutes. Like 92nd minute.
Oh, well over the top.
Oh, it's Elanga. No, it's not. It's McTominay. McTominay is coming off.
That kind of says it all, doesn't it?
So now he's going to put Fred and Pogba into the midfield roles. Fernandes will play further up, and then it'll be Elanga, Rashford, and Sancho as the front three.
Yeah.
Whoever goes through the middle. Rashford through the middle. Yeah.
He always scores against us, unfortunately, Rashford.
He scored when he came back from injury in the 4-2, didn't he?
Yeah. Jeff, did you think that was a red card? Let's ask you. See what you think. Yeah, he does like a goal against us, does Rashford.
It's good to see the fans getting behind him, though. I will say that, because he's been slandered a lot recently, and if he can get a goal here or make a contribution, maybe they're going to start, because he is a talent. He is a very good talent, Rashford. I think he just needs to get the team around him is ruining his career, I think.
Oh, do you also think he's? I mean, all credit to him for everything he's done off the pitch, but do you think that's kind of
I know where you're
taking
going.
his mind off the game a bit? Yeah.
And not just that, after a game it's not him, because it's impossible with the timing. So it must be the PR team around him. After a game, it's like disappointing result, but check out Rashford's latest book on feeding the kids, and it's like it plays with your heartstrings a bit, because you're like, yes, I love what he's done in that aspect, but read the room. As a journalist, you should read the room and know when to post certain things.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Dewsbury is giving me absolute shivers. He is playing excellent.
Who?
Dewsbury Hall.
Yeah.
And in the end, but thought he was going to manage to get through Dallow and Pogba then.
Yeah, he nearly did.
I'll tell you what, I don't feel worried with Varane in the team. Well, if it was Lindelof and Maguire, I'd feel a bit worried, but Varane just seems to keep it all.
Wasn't he the big signing you made in the summer? Everybody wanted him. Your defence was going to be all right now.
Got away with that one.
Don't do that to me.
Oh, look, he's on the break, Rashford.
No, God, that last ball again.
Oh. Is that Fofana or Justin? Oh, no, I'm not too sure.
Fofana. That's Fofana. Yeah. How
we got across there? Because Rashford had at least 5-10 yards on him, and he cuts right across him.
He's fast. We're not going to deny it.
As a centre, yeah.
Well said, Jeff. A lot. You did say as well, Jeff, probably about 5 minutes ago, a lot of United pressure, and there is. I'm getting we United have come back into this, definitely.
Yeah,
definitely come back into this.
I think the crowd are going to help now, attacking the Stretford end as well.
Yes, I mean, I just wonder, will it be a case of Leicester not being punished for not capitalising when we were on top?
I think this is a 1-goal game. I'm not going to say which way that goes. I think, the two ways it could go is Man United, create all this pressure and finally get something, or we waste chances. I think it's Maguire to run off Johnny Evans, or it could go the fact that we give you loads of chances and you give us loads of chances and you have one chance and score it. So
yes.
Obviously, I want it to be not the latter, but...
Yeah. Good evening, James. How the devil are you as well? Welcome along. Big game for you on Wednesday against Burnley.
Everton, Watford losing has given them a slight chance.
How do, mate? How are you doing? Yeah, I mean, the results have gone Everton's way today. Norwich got the point, but the other two lost.
Leeds only got a point as well.
Yeah,
but then again, Brentford won. But like I said, I think Brentford.
How do you see the game? Is it Matthew, by the way, at Football United? How are you seeing the game here? I'm getting a bit worried because I think we've let you back into the game too much.
I don't think you should be worried. Our passing is atrocious.
Oh, lovely cross there over to Barnes. Oh yes, that was Pogba-esque.
Yeah, I think this is Amate coming on for you. Yeah.
Indeed, Chris, we need to win that game on Wednesday. You do. You do.
For a second. was like, Everton, Burnley at Wembley.
Now, who's he going to take off? I'll probably be Evans, in fairness.
Oh yeah, the Marty, he plays centre. He's actually a right back, isn't he? Or is he a CDM?
He is really like a better classed Phil Neville.
Basically,
he can play in quite a few positions. Midfielder, basically, but he can. Oh, what the hell was that?
I'll tell you what, as a sort of nostalgia point, it is great to see Johnny Evans at Old Trafford again. I know it's on the other side, but I just remember some of the great games that he had for us. But
I'm at clearly a 0-0. Knew it would be tight.
I actually said 2-0. I thought we were the only reason why. Go on.
Yeah, I said 2-1 to Leicester, but that was more my heart than anything else.
If you were to give one now, which way would you sway towards?
Being a Leicester fan, I'm always pessimistic. So if I had to predict a score now, I've said that we've sort of come back into it a little bit now, but it literally could go. It could be either It could go either way, couldn't it?
Yeah, it could. I don't get why Harry Maguire is is trying to give signals to Diego Dallo when Harry Maguire's been the one at fault for the last 18 months. But
that was through his legs. That was through his legs. He's not done too bad as Maguire today.
He hasn't made a mistake yet.
Well, yeah, exactly. Oh!
He's won the ball.
Oh!
Real.
Come on. I can see what's coming. I can see what is coming. Yes! Inacho! Inacho! Yeah!
Oh! Wow.
Oh, God. Wow. Unbelievable. Oh.
So win the ball. Fred, I need to dissect this. Fred carries it away, loses the ball.
You lose the ball in our half. And it was a corner. Oh, no, it goes. It's headed out. You're taking it out.
Maguire.
Oh, no, he wasn't quite yet. No. Yeah, he lost it on the halfway line. It was a bad pass, and our player took it off you. Barnes. Oh, what a cross in. And Inacho, what a header. What a header. Great cross from Madison. Yeah. Barnes, yes. Inacho, what a stooping header. Oh, the goalkeeper got a hand to it, but couldn't stop it.
Congratulations, Arsenal.
Sorry, mate. I had to do that again. What a Madison's. I mean, Madison's got to be in the England squad. He really has. Nacho, indeed. I'm not going to start singing. You're all right. I'll leave that to Mike.
Think about here, mate.
Unbelievable, Jeff. Unbelievable. Oh, Marty's on. I presume it was Evans that went off. Yeah, Johnny Evans gone off, which is fair enough. Again, 60 minutes ish.
Yeah,
and
they always say bring a sub on before a corner or a set piece, don't they? So it probably would have been much earlier than.
Well, which Rodgers did against West Ham in the 92nd minute, and they got the equaliser.
That's an awful pass.
Yes, but it's his first game back. It's for his first start since injury. He played a bit the other day. So yeah, that's been sensible, and I don't mind Marty coming on. Last season I'd have been like, oh God, but Marty's he's played well this season.
I remember you said I
Indeed, Jeff. Indeed.
I think it was you that said when you went to the or as you like to call it, the European Super, the English Super Cup.
The English Super Cup, indeed, yes.
When you saw a Marty in the team sheet, you was a bit annoyed.
Yeah, there was groans. It was announced as we were walking up Wembley Way. It was announced, and you could hear, "Oh," and he was man of the match really for us. But then Man City, to be honest with you, they only had like a second string out.
That was because of the Euros, wasn't it? They had a lot of their players.
No, I think it was a fact. Well, they didn't want to play all. You know, they just didn't want treat it. They were just treating it with a little bit of disdain, to be honest with you.
I'm a bit worried here.
Sorry,
I'm a bit worried here because our season's over. Oh, what is he doing, Schmeichel? Oh, he's got it away. To be fair.
But yeah, I think with
Go on, hit it, Fred, get in.
Oh, you've not, have you?
Get in, Fred. Game back on. Come on.
Well, that didn't last long, did it?
That's exactly the response, James. Get in. I think we may win this now with a Stratford end. I think this is going to be 2-1. Oh, that's great pressing. Pressing Schmeichel. Yeah. Schmeichel should be putting it out of play there. Oh, lovely bit of footwork between. Oh, it's actually. Yeah, good goal. I'll tell you what, Fred under Ralph has been a different player. There's actually Bruno's. It's a good save from Schmeichel, actually, from the Bruno shot.
Yeah, messing about, like you say.
I don't know if you agree with me, Chris, but that ball when it gets played to Schmeichel should be either going off the pitch or a lot more. And I don't know why he's done that because Fred is pressing on Amati, I think it is. So it's pointless in putting it in that area because even if it's a foot race, Fred is quicker than Amati.
Yeah, we've got.
Yeah,
to be fair, if I'm being honest, that is probably the right score.
A draw at the moment, yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
I just think we get over the line with the Stratford End crowd now, personally. But obviously, for your case, you don't want that, quite understandably.
No.
Oh goodness! I saw shades of Maguire putting that in his own net.
That would have been good.
Where's Sonuchu then? Is he injured or?
He's injured, yeah.
Would he be starting in this game personally, or is he? Because when he came in, he was one of your best centre backs, wasn't he? Alongside Harry.
I don't know. I mean, Sonuchu, he's had an up and down season. If it was me, I would be playing for Fafana and
Evans.
Fafana and Amati, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But James says draw is the right result looking on how the game has been. Possibly.
I don't want to draw now. I would have taken a draw, but not now.
Yeah. I think it was like 3 minutes of you caught us with our pants down, really. It was too soon after the game for you to be scoring, really.
Yeah. We needed a response, though.
You did, and you certainly got it. There's no doubt about that.
That's what I mean. No direction on these crosses. It's all right putting these crosses into the box if someone's there, but
yeah,
this is why I wish Cavani wanted to play. Could do with him right now.
He's injured though, isn't he?
Yeah, he is injured for this game. Yeah, but sometimes he's injured. Some of those players. Sometimes he's injured when.
Oh yeah.
He's been like that for us this season, and it's confusing really because he said in the summer that he's committed to to have one more season, which was this season. But he's
how old is he now? He's getting on a bit, isn't he?
35. Either 35 or no, I think it is 35.
Oh, I was so up, and now I'm so down. You know, it's
a bit like Doug's Viagra joke.
But yeah, I mean, it is. It's like you are feeling better now than I am because you've come from 1-0 down to be 1-1.
And I think the crowd is going to get behind us to push us over the line. I know obviously it's it doesn't matter really, but you've only got I don't know how many, like 4, maybe 3,000 fans in the away end. Where we're attacking the Stretford end, and I just see this being one of those games where you look at it in the season and say, well, United didn't deserve to win that, but they have because of a person, whether that be in an actual's in. Oh. I don't know what he's doing with the post. That looks very weird, but
oh, that was just over the. Yeah, all right, don't. Yeah.
See what I mean?
he's found a hole.
I think he just tries to clip it over to here, but you need to.
I think is that the Inacho bit you were. Yeah, he didn't quite get the clip right, did he?
No.
Free kick, surely.
Either way is more irritating because you don't necessarily need to win this. Obviously, it'd be nice for you to win, and you're not. Your attention is Europe now, isn't it? Really, you're not in the FA Cup.
Yes,
not the real race for.
Yeah. I'd like to finish in the top 10 though, and I think the season we've had with the injuries, if we finish top 10 and we were in the quarterfinals of a European competition. On whole, you've got to say,
yeah, because looking at the table, you're a point above Aston Villa with 2 games in hand in 9th.
Yeah.
So
did you see that save then?
Yeah.
How the hell?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think that's why he. There might be some people that
again.
better, but that's why he is the number 1 for me. You can just do something like that.
He was like the best. Rated him as the best goal in the world at one point, weren't they? He was talking about being. Was it Real Madrid? He was linked with a lot
with the fax machine. Yeah, the dodgy fax machine. And I pray for that fax machine ever to this day because for me he's nearly at the point of being a Man United legend. Really, I don't like to throw that word around a lot because, Tellez, it's poor. We need to grab hold of the midfield because Maddison, Tielemans, Drewsbury, they're starting to do things that I'm not really liking. Tell you what, Justin is some hell of a player.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that interchange.
Oh,
one thing I love about watching Leicester, obviously not today, but normally watching them as a neutral, is I just love the quick passing between Maddison, Barnes, Tielemans, Dewsbury Hall, the attacking players, the quick passing into.
Yeah.
Just coming on for Man United. Should be for Pogba, I think. Just to try and actually, I don't know why.
Thomas is out injured, and you can't complain when you can bring a player in like Castagna. But Thomas, Dewsbury Hall, Barnes down that left wing, they combine so well together.
And they're all pretty young, aren't they?
They all came through the youth together. Oh, come on, yes, Fred.
Pogba, Pogba for Matic.
I don't think you'd be sorry, will you?
I don't know. Pogba.
Man United 12 fouls, Leicester 3. Sorry, mate, you were saying.
No, it's fine. I find that pretty funny as well. But no, I do still like to keep Pogba on. I just think he offers something extra in midfield. I know obviously people say he's inconsistent, and I agree with that. He is. But in this game where he just needs one moment of magic, I would have kept him on. But I can see why he's gone Matic, because Pogba keeps trying these, long-range passes where Matic will... We've seen Matic for years in the Premier League, even at Chelsea. It'll be an easy pass to someone who's... I say that, and he's just played a lovely ball to Alanga.
Oh.
But normally, for Matic, it'll just be I'll win the ball back, I'll give it back to like a Bruno or a Pog... Bruno! Oh, great defend. That is it. That is excellent from Bruno there. Skips right past you.
That's two of us, yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad we've signed him down to a new contract. I really am, because I want us to try and build around him next season. Because I think since Ronaldo came in, Bruno's just sort of hid away, if that makes sense.
How long have you signed Ronaldo for? 2
years. But I think if we don't get top four, he's gone. So.
Sorry, say that again.
I think if we don't get top four, I think Ronaldo's gone, personally.
Mm-hmm.
He's not going to be playing in the Europa League, or even worse. So I think seventh is Conference League, isn't it?
Yes, I believe it is. I mean, it all depends on who does what in Europe, but...
Yeah, because I think if you win the Conference League, sixth is the Conference League, and if West Ham win the Europa League, fifth is or whatever it is.
I know, and then it's whoever wins the Champions League, if someone, Chelsea, somebody win that, it affects it all. It's weird. I mean, it's the last 15 minutes, which is... I get so nervous on the last 15 minutes. Man United, you're in sixth at the moment with 51 points. They won't show Leicester because it's the Premier League.
Alanga!
Don't do that to me. What time are you on?
77.05.6.
Oh, you're about 10 seconds ahead of me then.
It's annoying because I can't even pause it. On native, you can't pause it irritatingly.
Yeah. Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't. To be honest with you, we do all that and you line it all up and then, mine will buffer or something. So go on, Barnes.
Yeah.
Go on, run at him. Who's this? Is that Maddison? Go on, Nacho, Barnes.
You're just playing the ball, trying to tire us, I think.
Come on.
I do like the way Rodgers has Leicester set up. It does remind me of a Rodgers at Liverpool, and I was obviously being Welsh. I even saw Rodgers a few times when he was Swansea manager at the start of his
career. Yeah.
And it just seems like the same performance. Get your wingers part of the midfield, and
Every manager has his style of play that he prefers, Yeah,
that's what. I disagreed with people when they said Ollie didn't have a style. Of course he did. Everyone does. It was counter-attack, defensive.
Oh, that's typical Leicester.
Wasting the ball out from a dangerous.
Yeah, we played about 30 passes to each other and then just passed it to you.
This is definitely not one for match of the day, is it? At the moment,
no. And I suppose from a neutral's point of view, it probably wouldn't be.
Impressive.
It's a big period of Leicester pressure at the moment. You can't seem to get the ball at the moment, Man United, which probably means you'll pinch it off us now and score. Oh, that was a turn. Hey, sold him a dummy there for Farner. Oh.
Maddison. Oh, what a pass from Maddison. That's unreal. Iheanacho, Varane.
Oh, outside of his boot. Outside of his boot.
Maddison. Wow. Season over again.
Yes! Yes! Madison.
Hang on, ref.
I'm sorry, Mike.
You've got to turn that off. He's fouled Varane in the box. This has got to be checked.
Oh, has Varane gone down? He doesn't think so. He's celebrating. He's not waiting for VAR. What a pass, though. That was the outside of his boot. You got to be honest with you. That was a brilliant pass.
That ball from Madison to...
Yeah.
No, I think he fouled Varane here. This has got to be checked. He kicks Varane. Yeah, he kicks Varane in the ankle. On the ankle, sorry.
No, he was down. He was trying to get the ball, though.
It's 100% a foul. This has got to get checked. Gonna go to the monitor. Yeah. Good.
If he goes to the monitor, you know it's not going to be allowed. 1-1. It's not allowed.
Yeah, he's walking over to the monitor.
Yeah, you can see it's not allowed there on the on the screen. It's back to 1-1.
Yeah, he kicked.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, again, like I say, you want to watch the Channel 4 at ITV4 when they show the big match. Years ago, that would have been not given, you know.
Yeah, you can see why he's
turned
it away. He kicks him and he totally loses his trail. His stand. He's on his standing foot and he's just gone right through Varane.
Had it been the other way, I would have been screaming for it. You know, so you know, it's
definitely contact, 100%. He turns it.
But you see, to me, call me old-fashioned, but contact shouldn't just mean a free kick. You know, none of the players in today's games would last 5 minutes back in the 1970s and 80s. They are all pansies.
Yeah, I totally agree. But what I will say from that is, yes, it's not been given, but that lovely bit of skill from Tielemans inside the box when he sort of flick a double touch and he plays it into Madison.
Yeah. Good evening, Chris. How are you? No, don't feel too bad for him because it was chalked off. Manchester United getting a goal chalked off at Manchester United. Kind of like, you know, who knew moment, isn't it? Jeff says definitely wasn't not a foul for him.
It was for me. He completely takes what is that? I don't even think Bruno knew what that was. Get the table up.
Yeah. I think it does annoy me as being, like I say, a fan of more. Anthony, good evening, good morning, good day. How are you? Should that have stood? I was just saying then, Anthony, if it was the other end, I would have probably been screaming that it shouldn't be allowed. That said,
you might have in a minute. Oh, good save.
That said, you know, you're looking at matches, as I was just saying then, from ITV4 from the 70s and 80s, and that was like, yeah, you know, it was just a tap. You know, that wouldn't have been given back in the day. But footballers these days, they're protected. You can't touch them. You know, can you imagine any side from today's Premier League, and I'm saying any side here, going up against the Chelsea or the Leeds from like the 70s with Chopper Harris and Norman Hunter? You know, they wouldn't last 2 minutes. You know. I think he's having a go at you there, Mike.
It doesn't matter. I'd rather be at the top end of the table than the bottom end.
He's a bigger man, Chris. He's a bigger man than that. Yeah. How did Carlisle get on today?
Lost, probably. No, I think they may have lost to Tranmere, to be fair. We've done the double over Tranmere. Sorry, Chris.
Their ground always gets flooded, doesn't it, at Carlisle, if I remember?
Yeah. Definitely a foul from Matic, that is. Even a draw, I think the season's over.
Oh, come on. Come on.
I thought the season was over before this game anyway, so...
He's like the Grim Reaper, isn't he, Alex Ferguson? He's sitting on the ground going like, this won't be happening with my team. You know, he's like...
Great play. That's it. One touch, go on. Oh, move out the way, ref. Do you know where you're meant to be bloody standing? Bloody hell. You can see the ball come towards him. He just stands there to let the ball hit him. We're in a great motion then to break, and he just breaks it all up.
BBC does not keep up with the...
Fred. Come on, let's make something of it. It's all right passing it.
5 minutes to go.
Well, I'll take the throw in there. That was Tillemans, I think. Yeah.
Two players sent off.
I've seen they had one sent off at half time or in the first half. I haven't even checked League Two results. I don't even want to look at them because knowing my luck, every team around us would have won. Always happens. You drop points, everyone else drop points. You drop points and win, everyone else will win.
Yeah. That's it, isn't it? You think, oh God, we've got a win. It's really good, and you check the results, and everybody else has won.
Yeah. Doesn't mean anything because everyone else around you has picked up 3 points.
Yeah.
Right, come on, corner. Varane. Oh,
James, I thought you were an Everton fan, not a Tranmere fan. A little bit confused on that. Corners in, and we didn't. It's
not his local team. To be fair,
it's not gone anywhere, and it's out. At least we managed not to concede from a corner. Is he going to bring Daffy in at all? He's only made the one substitution, hasn't he, Rogers?
Amati and...
No, I think it's only Amati.
Yeah, because Amati came on for...
Evans, yeah.
Evans, yeah. We've made 3. Telles, Matic, Rashford. Telles was a 4 sub, annoyingly, but...
Oh.
I think you get it.
I was just scrolling up the BBC page and I saw goal for Leicester and I'm thinking like, wait, and then it was the one that was disallowed earlier. Yeah. Oh dear. That's going to be contentious tonight. Tim at London says if VAR was a person, they wouldn't get invited to parties. That's what VAR is there for, ? Nonsense. It's not a clear and obvious error. Ref had a clear view as it happened and was happy. That's true. That is very true.
But then again, if it goes the other way and gives you a goal, then it's going to be a different motion, isn't it? So I agree with VAR personally. I think VAR has completely elevated the sport. The only thing the people don't realise that actually the thing that's in the wrong is the rules.
Yeah.
You know, the actual law of the game, like these rubbish handball rules and stuff. That's not
the rules of football. Take a simple game and make it very complicated.
It's a simple game played by idiots, isn't it?
Yeah, but the rules make it so complicated. But yes, the
go on,
VAR.
Leicester plays down, but we don't have to put the ball out because it's not a head injury.
VAR works, but not with the rules as they stand. Like you said, they've got to adapt the rules to fit the VAR because VAR just does not work with the rules as they stand. You're piling the pressure on at the end here a bit, aren't you?
Daka's coming on.
Oh, yeah, with about 30 seconds to go.
Yeah, 89-34. Patson Daka
Yeah.
comes on.
That really makes sense, Brendan.
Yeah, that's a poor decision. Sonuchu is no, he's sat back down.
No, Sunchu is injured, I think.
He's on the bench.
He's not. Is he in the? Oh, he is. He is indeed.
I don't know how many minutes have been added on. I'm waiting for.
Oh, he is. He's on the bench. Yeah.
5 added on. Come on, one of those late Old Trafford goals. Oh, well, get him off the pitch then. If he needs to go off, get him off the pitch.
At the end of the day, this isn't helping anybody because, you know, all it's done really, it's broken the game up, and you were on top at the time.
Chowdhury's coming on for you as well. Yeah, Mendy off for Chowdhury.
Well, fair enough. Yeah, he's not going to risk him. Let's not risk him.
And then
Daka, I'm guessing for Nacho, possibly.
Just showing Mendy walk off quite gingerly at the moment. Right. Yeah, Iheanacho off, yeah.
Yeah. I'm not just saying this as a wind up, but you're 5 minutes. But you have been dirty in this game.
Yeah, yeah.
I think you really have.
I think we've needed to with how well you've been passing around us. That's the only way we can get any joy of taking the ball off you. You know, if you're passing the ball around and, you know, we're chasing the ball, then that's the only way you're going to...
I'm just checking now. Fouls, 13 to you that you've given away, 5 we've given away.
Yeah. Ref, thank you. Oh, so petulant. Just get on with it. I hate that when an opposition player takes the ball 5 yards away and then just throws it back to you to waste an extra 5 seconds.
Because Man United would never do that, would they?
Go on. Oh, Jaden. Oh, that's the chance.
Oh, that was a chance.
That is the chance. We won't get a better one than that. It's a lovely ball in from Dallo. Rashford lets it for Sancho. Oh, he's not connected with it at all. He should be bringing that down. You know, as a sitter, the fact that he's not even sort of... He's just put his head... can't even speak. His head in his hands after missing that. 2.5 minutes to go. Well, it's going to be an extra... Yeah, that's it. Get the crowd up. He's all over Rashford. Sancho. Bruno. Oh, please. Go on, Bruno. Lovely ball. Tellez, whip it. Oh, why are they passing it around? Get it in the box. Matic, go down.
Matic, go down, yeah.
Oh, wasted it. No, we haven't. Harry's there. Go on. Dallo. Fred. Tellez.
You are piling it on at the moment, aren't you?
Fred again. Oh, God. Leicester on the break. Oh, what a rubbish pass from Justin. Go on. Matic has got freedom there. Go on, then. Oh, please. Bruno.
For either team to lose it now would be unfortunate, shall we say.
Yeah.
I think at the moment it was a fair result. Through Tillerman, what are you doing? Yeah, I think it's been a fair result as, you know, as it stands at 1-1.
Yeah. Go on, shoot. Why? Go on. Rashford. Penalty. Offside. Oh, there's Bruno. There he is.
Don't do that to me. There he is whinging. There he is having his whinge.
Yeah. Rashford. What happened? So Rashford...
We're into 95, 96 minutes now.
Hang on. That shouldn't be offside because Alanga didn't touch it. I did touch it. Rashford is slamming Alanga. Because if Alanga didn't... He did touch it. If Alanga didn't touch that, we would have had a penalty there.
You might have even scored.
Alanga is totally... Oh, they're going to score you, Leicester, aren't they? Maddison, rubbish ball.
Oh, do you know if you can get...
Come on, just one last chance, surely.
Come on, Leicester.
Go on.
Behind everybody.
Go on. Oh! Corner. Oh, God. This is like watching Newport Exeter all over again.
How much injury time is this ref adding on?
There was
and it's all over, mate. It's all over. Finished 1-1.
Let's see this corner. Oh, Harry Maguire had had the header at the back post.
Yeah.
That would have been something if Harry Maguire would have scored.
Oh, finished 1-1. This was a tough one. Yeah. John, a draw for Leicester City is now better than pooing in the wind. Yeah, I think it's more of a setback for Man United, James, than it was for Leicester.
There's Bruno. There's Bruno moaning again that the referee didn't let the game flow. God.
I like I said at the start, I would have taken that, and yeah, it was a draw. You could argue about. I know what Jeff's saying. You know, the thing is, VAR should be there for an obvious, mistake, and the referee was right there and didn't give it. But yeah, like you say, Jeff, fair result, 1-1. Let's have a quick look at the old Stataroonies.
Statistics? Can I ever say that? I've just said it.
No, it was Andre Mariner in goal. No,
why is Harry Maguire laughing and joking with Maddison? And
they're ex-teammates, aren't they? But yeah, it does annoy. I've got to agree, mate. It does annoy. Right. So stats. Let's have a look. So ball possession, that hasn't really changed much. Right, well, 11 goal attempts each. 5-3 shots on target, shots on goal. 5-6 shots off goal. That kind of sums it up. Blocked shots, 1, 2, free kicks, and just show an offside. It just shows how dirty Man United are. Goalkeeper saves. Dirty Man United. That's 13 fouls. Over double what we had. Dirty Man United. You got a second yellow. Yeah, total passes and completed. Yeah, there we go. Tackles. Yeah, wow. We'd had more tackles than you. Attacks, pretty even. Dangerous attacks. Well, what? I don't know. I don't understand how they get those. But 1-1. I think. Jack Linton, overall decent performance. I think fair enough from both teams, to be honest with you. James says advantage Arsenal. I think you would agree there, wouldn't you?
It's theirs. It's really theirs now. They can. Surely. I love banter in Arsenal because it's just funny just to see the little arguments that they get into. But surely it's got to be theirs now. They're 3 points above. They've got 2 games in hand. So, like I said, even if they lose those 2 games, they've still got 3 points on us.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be whatever fan.
Hey
Arsenal.
Nippon, what happened to your team today, Nippon?
Yeah, great result for Chelsea. That Nippon.
Final third play wasn't good. VAR helped you, and you still couldn't win. He's on the attack, isn't he? You know, Nippon, you're on very, very, very soft ground there with this one. Arsenal in top 4. Yes, they are. United were lucky. Yeah, a good game for us. I think it was. Man United are the new Leeds. I think we were on that performance. Yes, they were.
On that performance, yeah.
All I can say, we were robbed. Well, but at the end of the day, 1-1 it was. Mike, your final thoughts on the game?
Fair result, really. On paper, should be winning that. Not just because where both teams are, but the fact that we've come off the back of quite a few of our players having a successful international campaign. A couple of the Portuguese lads qualifying for the World Cup, and quite a few of them actually scoring on international duty. So I thought, right, we're gonna come back in front of a full house at Old Trafford, get the win, and try and build some chance of getting top 4. Not in our hands, so we had to just play with freedom. It was a
cheers, James.
Stop-start game as well, wasn't it? Like the referee stopped the game for this, that, and the other. The game didn't flow for me, but disappointing result, but an all right performance.
I mean, I understand why you're saying, on this season's performance so far, maybe you should have won it.
Yeah.
For me, that was a good performance. Looking at what we've done recently, the way we've been playing, I think it does show that we are coming back. It was a bit late, maybe, to make a charge up the table, but the players are coming back and the performances are coming back. It's just a shame that, I'm getting fed up with the matches always being said, it's VAR again. It's VAR's got involved. It's like...
Yeah, it just like it perfectly, didn't you, without any,
It's one of those, had it been at the other end and you'd got that goal chalked off, you'd have been moaning.
And you're aiming for it to be chalked off as well. So, it's just being a fan, innit? You just want...
It is.
And even today at Newport, obviously no relevance to this, but sometimes you've got to... Oh, I don't say it's bad, but sometimes you've got to cheat a little bit to win. You got to, put a foot on a player.
Cheat, probably not. Bend the rules a little bit, possibly,
I think that's a better way of...
yeah. I know what you mean, though. I mean, we've always said, the Europeans are very good at, getting fouls and getting people set off, and we need to sort of do that ourselves. But 1-1 it is. I'd have taken that at the start, and it wasn't the prediction. Well, I nearly got my prediction spot on if it wasn't for bloody VAR. Damn pesky VAR. Otherwise, I'd have got the 2-1 result right. Yeah, Mike, thank you so much. I'm going to go off and do the website and then get ready for the show later. How can people find you?
Mike Green on YouTube. Just my name. Go and drop it a sub. Drop a like on the vlog that I've done today. That'd be much appreciated. But thanks for Chris for getting me on. I know I was a bit late and stuff like that. But
hey,
me on. Better late than never.
Sorry.
Better late than never. I was getting that in.
You were at a game, and I would never blame anybody for being at a game and being late. So totally understand, mate. Well, at least one of your teams got a point today. Sorry, kick you and you down.
Quite controversial. I would prefer it to have been the other team getting a point because our season was Newport season is still alive. Yeah. United's is done, but yeah. What is.
Scott just finally says here, might strongly disagree. You should have lost massively, but we are fans. We will always have different opinions. Yeah. Totally, 100%. Jeff, thank you very much, sir. Great show, guys. Enjoy the chat and banter. Good night to you, Jeff. Or good lunchtime over there in the Philippines. Jack, full focus on Europe, regardless of the league. It's got to be on that. And Nippon, credit to you, Nippon. Deserved 3 points from Brentford. And James, cheers, lads, for the result. See you soon. Yep, see you soon, James. Mike, thanks very much, mate. And we will speak again soon, no doubt.
Always a pleasure.
Brilliant. Thanks very much, mate. Oh, and just as we're going, here he comes. Just got back and was having a daddy-daughter evening. Kate's gone out. Who won? And hope you are both well. Oh, bless it. A daddy-daughter evening. I tell you what, Dan, I know I've got 2 of each, but daddy-daughter days are nights are nice. They really, really are. And don't you be dirty, Mike. Right, on that note, thanks a lot, Mike. I'll see you around. Thanks for coming on.
You're welcome.
And Mike's links are still, if you've forgotten Mike's links, they are in the YouTube description below. All the best, mate.
And
Take care.
Take care.
1-1. Yeah. Robbed. I don't know how. As Scott seems to think we were robbed. I don't know, is the honest answer to that. If that had been the other end, would we have been screaming for saying it was a foul? I think we would have been. Going to be back in an hour's time with the post-match show with Brad. And then we will be back tomorrow with the Pick Your Squad. Who would you take to Qatar with the England team? We'll be looking at that tomorrow. And then next Friday, we'll be talking to John J. Morgan, ex-Leicester City women manager, about their season and about his life, basically. So thanks very much for watching. No, we got a point. We didn't lose. There would have been a time 3 or 4 weeks ago that we would have probably lost that. And that is now 5 unbeaten against Manchester United. 5 unbeaten against Manchester United. I'll take that. Guys, do me a favour if you would, please. Would you very, 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 very kindly just do this for me, please, if you would be so kind. Yeah, give us a subscribe. It means so much for me and getting the channel going. And like the video and share if you can do so. It would be great. I'll see you back in an hour. Well done, Leicester. We nearly did it. But like I say, unbeaten against United in 5 is not a bad thing to say. I'll see you in an hour. Take care. Stay safe. And thanks for watching and listening.
Thanks for watching Leicester Till I Die. This is Chris saying goodbye and see you next time.
Follow us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram.
That's all, folks.